Konnichiwa, y'all. Welcome back to the MrMaple Show. This is the 10 at 10 for 7/9 of 2026. We got our open house tomorrow. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, it's going to be Friday and Saturday from 8 to noon. Get here early. You're going to see some amazing plants. You're going to have a fun time with other people who love Japanese maples. Guys, we got tons of awesome plants from 1 gallons all the way up to 10s in a ton of different sizes, even some trees bigger than that. But I'm telling you, we got a lot of different types, all different amazing plants that we can't ship in those 10-gallon sizes. Some great size tattoos out there. Man, you need to check those out.
If you haven't already and you're coming to do a pickup, you're way past the deadline. Let our office know immediately if you're doing a pickup. We'll try to make that work for you guys. We are past the deadline, though. Let them know immediately if you're going to be doing pickup. We got an awesome 10 at 10 for you guys. Some really cool stuff. Let's get it started with Acer Palmatum Orion.
Now, Orion is a dwarf red selection by Red Maple Nurseries from Lima, Pennsylvania. It has a dense, rounded habit. It'll get about 3 to 4 feet in height, 6 to 7 foot in width in 10 years. It's got some good red colors. Man, this is an amazing plant.
Oh, this is fun, guys. Great fall colors, too. Some golden yellows in the fall on this one. Change them from that kind of bronzish red. This one has many color changes. Looks great in the container or in the ground. Absolutely is a fun plant to pair with some of the other witch's brooms. This one really stands out to me for that width. You know, it kind of gets a little bit more wide over time, too. Makes a small plateau. That fall color really stands out for me.
And we got a full video sort of displaying some of that fall color at our specimen at Buckholtz Farm. You can see that shape. You can see that fall color. This is a cool plant.
All right, guys, next up, we've got Acer Palmatum Celebration. It is a fantastic selection by Talon Buckholtz, guys. One of my all-time favorites. This one is a neon pink. Some incredible colors. I love the new growth on this, too, that nice pinky on the new growth. One of the more colorful new ghosts coming back here today, and some great size on the 10 at 10.
You're going to be celebrating with a celebration in your garden. I mean, this thing is amazing. It has some nice pink-red color in the spring that's unreal, unlike any other tree. It greens up a little bit right after the spring, but then puts on this red, pink-red new growth again right afterwards. Guys, the colors on this are unlike any other Japanese maple. That's why this tree is going to stand out. That's why it's going to add a lot of flair to your garden. Guy Melot of France, who has Melo Bonsai, one of the biggest collections of maples in the world, says this and Strawberry Spring are perhaps 2 of Talon Buckholtz's best introductions. If you know anything about Talon Buckholtz, who's introduced over 100 varieties of Japanese maples, classics like Geisha Gone Wild, Japanese Princess, that's a big thing to say that those 2 might be his best introductions ever.
Awesome tree, guys. 6 to 8 foot in 10 years. Beautiful grower. Really lights up a spot in the garden. I love it for the spring interest, but also that new growth. Very durable, very colorful. Grab you a celebration today. Some great looking 1 gallons.
Guys, next up we have Ogi-tsumagaki. Ogi-tsumagaki, not the original Tsumagaki. People would say OG-tsumagaki if they're talking about like the original gangster. The original gangster Tsumagaki. Ogi-tsumagaki leaves out in the spring with a nice purple border around it in the early spring. This has a good upright form, typically reaching about 8 feet by 8 foot in 10 years. The leaf shape is different, but Ogi-tsumagaki can actually handle a little more sun than the original gangster Tsumagaki.
The original Tsumagaki. We're getting real confusing quick here. I love this plant. Very durable. Great foliage too. A little bit more flattened out. A little bit smaller leaf than the traditional Tsumagaki. There are some regional differences in Japan. You'll see that noted sometimes with additional names there. That's the case with Ogi-tsumagaki. Absolutely love this, guys. Very easy to grow. This one typically in that 8 foot range in 10 years. More of an orange to yellow fall color. But durability is off the charts, too.
Yeah, amazing, fun little plant to add some of that fingernail border in that early spring time frame. One you don't see often in the nursery trade.
All right, y'all, we got some great sizes in Green Snowflake. This is an Acer shirasawanum, also by Talon Buckholtz. Look at these sizes. You can stake this up, get a ton of growth on this. Absolutely beautiful weeping selection here, guys. Really fun one. Green Snowflake gives you everything you want about a dissectum, with some shirasawanum influence there. We list it as a shirasawanum, but it certainly kind of is a hybrid between Acer Palmatum dissectum and shirasawanums. Green Snowflake, the name fits perfect. Puts on these unique growths like this. What I would tend to do is stake one of these bigger growths up and just let it cascade down from there. Absolutely beautiful plant.
Now, the shirasawanums are awesome, and you can see that full moon style leaf when you really look at this lace leaf. You'd see that more rounded, more lobes in the leaf. That gives it a very ornate appearance that's different than your typical Acer Palmatum dissectum. The other thing that's different about this is it leaves out later. so it's got a later time leaf out. That's really essential if you're in an area that may get early frosts in the early spring. Often when this tree is in leaf, it's well after those frosts have happened. So this gives frost resistant, which is really cool. Guys, good fall color as well, great container plant. Grab you a Green Snowflake today.
All right, guys, next up we got Fred's Wild Dream. This is another new ghost by Talon Buchholz. This one is super colorful. Reticulation on the variegation. This is an absolute stunning plant.
Yeah, in the springtime, you get some pinks to creamy whites with some like purple veins to it. And then lime greens start coming into it. It is crazy on the reticulation. It's got a good upright form. As a selection that was named after one of Talon's friends, Fred. You may also see Right Fred. That's the same Fred that this was named after. This is an amazing plant. It's got some amazing fall colors too. And I've captured that before where you can just get some crazy white, pink peaches that I've never seen before with oranges and reds start infusing in this. Amazing selection. Something really different than what we've seen before in many of the reticulated selections.
All right, Tim, what do we got next on the 10?
Guys, next up we have Acer Palmatum Shu Shidare. Shu Shidare, another introduction by Talon Buchholz. The name means orange and weeping. This thing in the spring gives you an orange-red color that's really nice for a lace leaf that gets 4 feet by 5 to 6 foot wide. The original one sits right beside Talon's house, and it is beautiful. It's just got that umbrella habit. We've got a full cultivar breakdown. You can go see the original Shu Shidare. I love this tree.
One of my favorite oranges in the fall of any. I think one of the best orange fall color maples. This thing is electric. I absolutely love Shu Shidare. You know, it doesn't stink. It's got Shu in the name. I make some stink face like I just saw the best dunk ever. Ever saw something so athletic you have to make something special? That's how I feel about this. I saw this one. I had to make stink face like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. You can call it guitar face, whatever you want to call it. Shu Shidare is phenomenal, guys. I love this plant. One of the more electric Talon Buchholz lace leaves. When Talon Buchholz introduces a lace leaf, he does it right. Shu Shidare is up there.
Now we've got these today in 1 gallons and 3 gallons. So multiple sizes, some great, really cool, underrated lace leaves. Not your typical Tamukiyama Red Dragon. This thing brings it in a unique way with good orange fall color. Guys, you're going to love a Shu Shidare.
Grab you one today. All right, you guys love Buchholz intros. Let's drop some more Bronze Age. Guys, you've seen 1 gallons here, but what's the special one next to you, Tim?
We got some 3 gallon XLs, y'all. Bronze Age is amazing.
Gotta lean this one down, let them see the full.
Woo! This thing is giant.
Take up the whole screen here.
Bronze Age leaves out in the spring with some awesome bronze color and pushes bronze color again during the summer. It's a cool shirasawanum with a Matsumuri-like shirasawanum leaf. Really special, and this tree is becoming a favorite among collectors.
Talon, I know if you're watching, he named this tree because he's such a big fan of comic books. And the Bronze Age, he thinks is the best for comic books. Better than Silver Age of comics. Huge Batman fan, I know. Love Talon, awesome guy, super into comics. If you're ever around him, make sure to bring up his love for comic books and Batman. Guys, Bronze Age is amazing. The new growth on it is spectacular. Tim talked about that. What really knocks people out on this one is that fall color, that golden yellow to orange fall color. It is phenomenal. I think that is one of the times it's most special. You get that transition going on from a purplish red to a golden yellow orange. It absolutely lights up the fall display. I love it. Just an all-around winner. This tree is an awesome plant. Pairs amazing with moonrise. We talk about that a lot, but I love putting this one near moonrise. A little bit more heavily divided for a shirasawanum, but it is a showstopper for sure.
I know for a while it was hard to get Bronze Ages and make them available in numbers because our employees kept getting the Bronze Ages. So, guys, you're able to get some awesome sizes. It's quickly a favorite around the farm. It's a favorite among collectors. If you don't have it, you need to get it because you're going to love this. The bronze color is amazing. It's one of those trees where it's simple, it's elegant, but it's beautiful, and it constantly grabs your attention through the different color changes it's providing out there. And when it goes to that yellow fall color, it's amazing. Late, if you put it in some sunlight, you'll get some of those oranges in there too. This thing is amazing.
Grab you one today. All right, Talon doesn't actually like comics at all. So, all right, guys, next up, you've been waiting for it. People have been saying, where can I get it? You can get it right here on Mr. Maple. We are bringing back Ukigumo. Look at these big ones. Look at that. Look at that variegation on there. They are lighting up.
We've got them in 1 gallons and 3 gallons right now. Ukigumo brings it with some just amazing white color out there in the landscape. Love this tree. When it has white variegation, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. In the years that it doesn't put on variegation, don't worry, it's still an amazing fall color tree with yellows and oranges. This tree wins all the way around for me. And as a tree you can put out there in the garden And when it lights up with white, man, it's gonna be the tree that everybody talks about.
Leaf this out slow. Don't give it a lot of fertilizers. You don't want it like pushing growth. That's how you get your best color. Leaf it out in the shade as well. The more shade you can, the more slowly you can leaf it out by putting it in a shady condition. Typically, the more consistent that white is. Start out with a good one though. I mean, look at these guys. Phenomenal looking variegation on these right now. So you get an excellent looking plant, whether it's in the bigger sizes or the 1 gallons. I know a lot of people have been waiting on this one. The color on them is great, even this late into the summer. Grab you an Ukigumo. I don't know if I even need to say any more. These are going to sell out. All right, guys, we got a Mr. Maple intro. We've done a lot of Buckholz intros. Let's drop an Area 51. We got some high graph 2 gallons of Looking Glass Falls, named for the amazing waterfall here in western North Carolina. It's a beautiful waterfall. It's easily accessible. A lot of people go see it when they're here at open houses. I've seen some people even take pictures of their Looking Glass Falls Japanese maple at Looking Glass Falls. I love it. I'm here for it. It's a fun tree, and I heard the guy that named it's pretty cool too.
Guys, Looking Glass Falls, we got them today in these high graft 2 gallons. We also have them available in low graft 1 gallons. So both will be hitting the 10 at 10 today. With that red border around this in the early spring, this just makes an amazing, fun, cascading Japanese maple that you can grow in so many ways. If you get a low graft, you can use it as a ground cover, hanging basket. If you get it as a high graft, you can have that fountain-like effect that cascades out there in the garden. You can stake up some of the low grafts if you want that same effect as well. There's so many fun ways to grow this tree. It's fast, it's easy, it's vigorous, and it can handle the sun. This is a tree you're going to love.
I love that purple border in the early spring. You'll actually get a little bit on the new growth as well. Once this one slows down, you get even more of it. An electric plant, easy to grow. Just like Ryusin or Ryusei, this one's very malleable. You can kind of change it however you want it. These are high grafts. They're grafted about this high up right now. They are staked up as well. You know, you can stake as small of a branch as you want on an upright weeping form. I always want people to know that. Like, you don't have to take the longest branch and make that your central leader. You can take just a couple inches of new growth and stake that up and continue to take that up from there. Change the whole trajectory of your plant. So it doesn't have to be the longest shoot of new growth. You actually get to pick with these extreme weeping styles where you want your central leader to be.
All right, y'all, before we finish this last tree, talking about the last tree on the 10 at 10, there's another secret 10 in the secret email you can sign up for on MrMaple.com. But as soon as you check out today, if you're coming to our open house, email the office and let them know. Right after everything releases, you get checked out, email the office and let them know, hey, I've got these trees for pickup. We're going to do our best to get those trees and have them ready for you ahead of time. But, you know, we've got to have a heads up that you're coming. And
we're busy.
We're super busy. So we have to have a heads up that you're coming so we can get all these trees pulled and have them with your name on them waiting for you. Guys, lastly, we've got Acer, Palmatum, and Irene.
What sizes are these, Tim?
Some nice 3 gallons.
These are huge. I mean, I don't know if we're listing these as XLs or not. That's why I asked, because these things are massive, guys. Excellent looking shapes. This is that variegated sport on summer gold. Changes the whole leaf. I love it. You get that ruffled leaf to it. It's so colorful, easy to grow. I find this one to be a little bit more narrow than summer gold in its trajectory. I wouldn't consider it truly a columnar plant, but way more narrow in the landscape for me on my older ones, and very sun tolerant. I'm always impressed how durable this one is for a variegated plant. You know, if I'm pairing this with something, Geisha Gone Wild comes to mind right away. This looks amazing with Geisha Gone Wild, both variegated, different leaf textures, different leaf styles, different variegation styles, but both of them absolutely glow.
I love Aunt Irene. I love summer gold, how you can have a little bit of a red border when it first leaves out around the yellow. That makes it pretty awesome. With this, the ruffled edge is what can be that red-orange border. And that gives such a two-tone color contrast with that lime green leaf. It's thicker, it's ruffled. It gives a very ornate appearance out there in that early spring time frame. That narrow habit makes this easy tree to put in the landscape, and the yellow color allows it to contrast with everything else out there. This is a winner all the way around.
Guys, grab you one today. It's an absolute beauty. Now, also, get those top 5s ready for tomorrow. We're excited to do some top 5 videos with you at open house. Again, it'll be 8 to 12, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 12, both days. Heavy cutoff at 12, so we get people out of here while it's safe, while it's not as hot. We don't want you out here in the greenhouses at peak heat. So come see us. We are very excited about that. And yeah, have your top 5s ready. We'll be doing some top 5s for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see you here at open house at Mr. Maple.
Y'all, we appreciate y'all so much. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.